The Cold War, a period of intense rivalry between the United States and the Soviet Union, was marked by the pervasive influence of espionage. From 1947 to 1991, both superpowers engaged in a clandestine battle for global dominance, with intelligence gathering and covert operations becoming central to their strategies. This era, defined by the ever-present threat of nuclear conflict, was also characterized by a relentless exchange of secrets, betrayals, and spy games that have since become legendary. Espionage during the Cold War wasn't merely about collecting information, it was a crucial part of the broader struggle for power. Intelligence agencies like the CIA in the United States and the KGB in the Soviet Union were at the forefront of this invisible war. These organizations recruited spies, orchestrated coups, spread disinformation, and conducted sabotage operations to undermine each other's influence and protect their own national interests. One of the most infamous espionage stories of the Cold War involves the Cambridge Five, a group of British intelligence officers who secretly spied on the Soviet Union. Among them was Kim Philby, a high-ranking MI6 officer whose betrayal sent shockwaves through Western intelligence communities. For years, Philby passed on critical information to the Soviets, helping them foil numerous Western operations and solidifying the KGB's reputation as a formidable force in the world of espionage. The U-2 incident in 1960 is another key event that exemplifies the high stakes of Cold War espionage. On May 1, 1960, an American U-2 spy plane piloted by Francis Gary Powers was shot down over Soviet airspace. The U.S. initially denied the plane's mission, but the Soviets produced the captured pilot and wreckage, leading to a major diplomatic embarrassment for the United States. The incident not only heightened tensions between the two superpowers, but also demonstrated the risks and consequences of espionage during this period. Espionage wasn't limited to human intelligence, HUMINT. It also extended to signals intelligence, SIGINT, and reconnaissance. The National Security Agency, NSA, in the United States and its Soviet counterpart, the GRU, played crucial roles in intercepting communications and deciphering codes. These efforts were often aided by advanced technology, such as the use of satellites and listening stations to monitor each other's military activities. The Cold War also saw a series of high-profile defections, with individuals from both sides seeking asylum in enemy territory. These defections were often motivated by ideological shifts, personal grievances, or the promise of a new life in the West or East. Defectors provided valuable intelligence, and their stories were used as propaganda tools by both the US and the USSR to showcase the supposed superiority of their respective systems. One of the most dramatic episodes of Cold War espionage was the Berlin Tunnel Operation, also known as Operation Gold. In the early 1950s, the CIA and British intelligence dug a tunnel under the Soviet sector of Berlin to tap into the communication lines of the Soviet military headquarters. For almost a year, the Western Allies intercepted thousands of conversations, gaining insights into Soviet military strategies. However, the operation was compromised from the start, as George Blake, a British double agent working for the KGB, had informed the Soviets about the tunnel. Despite this, the KGB allowed the operation to continue, feeding disinformation to the West while carefully monitoring what was being intercepted. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure you like and subscribe.